before a judge why a child should be allowed to stay with them and get them out of the foster care system so they won't be transferred to another school.
A lot of the teachers have been there with us since the 9th grade. It doesn't feel like, oh, another teacher, they don't know anything about me. They definitely know us as people and as students.
The majority of our faculty members have advanced degrees, which is not typical for high school or any public school.
Mr. Gravitt, the physics teacher, doesn't use a textbook at all. He just teaches us himself.
Going to his class, it was a wild card. You never knew what was going to happen that day, what you were going to cover. The only constant was that he would push you to succeed, and you would definitely succeed.
I want them to know that I can challenge them to the highest levels and that they can reach it if they're willing to do the work.
One thing that is part of our approach is mastery learning. With mastery learning, students are given at the beginning of a term a set of concepts that they are expected to master.
Here at Tech High, we were trying to do something a little different, and the Sustainable Technologies program is going to take that to a whole new level. We're going to integrate the academics and the hands-on creative aspect of actually making things.
We hope to next year provide our own solar power for the school so we can save money on our expenses, which then can be turned back into academic uses.
Charter schools are not allowed to have an admissions criteria. Parents do have to come to an informational session with me directly. I give them a personal tour and then sit down and talk about what's required of the school that we expect your student to achieve at high level.
We have a 3-week mandatory math camp every year for incoming freshmen at Georgia Tech. And it allows us to analyze the strengths and weaknesses of each student. We put them in the right classes in the fall.
They don't necessarily know we're assessing them because we're doing fun projects. It's a time for students to be on a university campus and have that exposure to get them thinking about where are they going after high school.
When we first asked the question of these kids early on, were they planning on going to college, very few hands went up. But now, with more than 80% of the kids already being accepted to a 4-year college, it really is rewarding. And that really established the culture of high expectations that really laid the foundation for every single class after that.
I will be attending the College of Worcester in the fall. I got a full ride tuition scholarship, and when somebody offers you free money and a great school, you generally don't turn that down.
I'm going on to LaGrange College in the fall. I know that I really want to go to either Johns Hopkins or Emory, Mercer, Meharry for med school. I really want to open up a research lab that focuses on sickle cell anemia. Considering that I've gone through the same thing, I'll be able to help patients and help people more and kind of be more than just a doctor, but a mentor and inspiration.
I received a scholarship for academics, so I have to maintain a 2.8 and participate in going with the green, which is, biochemistry and things of that sort at Reinhardt.
If I could say one thing that our students got at Tech High is they understand hard work. And they understand when it's necessary and how to do it.
If you look at inner city graduation rates, these kids aren't supposed to graduate in these numbers. And they're certainly not supposed to go on to college in the numbers that we've seen. So it's incredibly gratifying to see kids that could have gone down one path or another. And by giving them this opportunity, you see them taking the right path.
These students are going to do great things. And if we can be just a little part of that to help them understand where they're going and how to get there, then we've done our job.
We hope that not only are we impacting the lives of each child that comes through Tech High, but because we're an example of this no excuses, high expectation attitude, that will impact the schools in the rest of the city of Atlanta and in the state of Georgia and hopefully across the nation.